Well, guys, got some crazy news. So that was my last ride on Jaded, and I did not have an SD card in. So unfortunately, I am getting rid of her. We just had a bunch of differences that we couldn't resolve, and we decided to part ways. So I'll go into more of that here in a little bit, so stay tuned. Looking all sad and lonely out there. All right, guys, welcome back to the next day. So as you saw, Jaded and I parted ways. I really can't say really anything negative about the bike as what it is set up for. A very fun, fast bike that you can set it up somewhat for long distance or heavy riding, which I did, and I know several other people that did. But for me, I did have issues over time with the comfort and being able to stretch out my legs and we're gonna make this. Stretching out my legs and just feeling feeling all out comfortable on her phone. But so I also wanted storage capability for doing longer trips and warmer weather, being able to carry water with me. Cooler weather when we ride a lot and it gets warmer, I can strip down, throw it in my saddlebags, not have a goofy sissy bar bag on the back. But I thought long and hard about what I was gonna do. And my goal was eventually I was going to get a bagger for my 50th birthday, which, believe it or not, is not super far away. Really, a little over 2 years. So I've been eyeballing the Indian Springfield Dark Horse. And of course, last year there was a couple. I sat on them and fell in love with them, and I love that sagebrush color. To be honest with you, would have been the only bike that I can think of on the top of my head right now, color-wise, that I would have not painted. I would have left it that color. Well, it got popular. The new bikes for 2022 started coming out, and they changed the colors to black and the granite, which is on the Dark Horse no longer matte. So I wasn't too happy about that, I guess, at first, because I liked the matte on the Dark Horse. Even though it is a more difficult color to actually keep, not color, it's a more difficult to keep it not getting shiny. So I was okay with that. But I started falling in love with this color, the granite. believe it's what they call it. And it looks kind of gray, but it's got more of a tannish to it in certain light. Anyway, this is Luna. She is not going to stay this color. Let me rephrase that. She is not going to stay solid this color. It is going to come into play with what I have in mind. And because her name is Luna, I already have the paint scheme I'm going to do to her. And I already have the paint scheme that I'm going to do to her, to how I want her to look. And she's going to be beautiful. And she's probably going to be matte. Which is okay with me, because that's going to be the look that I'm going for. And let me just tell you, the ride on this thing compared to that bobber, dude, I really can't express how happy I am with the decision that I made. And I was really kind of worried that I was going to have issues going from the Scout bobber with that liquid cooled engine and the instant horsepower that thing puts to the ground. I was thinking there's no way that I'm going to like this 116 as well as I do. But my first ride quickly was like, dude, this 116 is amazing. It is amazing, and it is a total different animal when it comes to putting power down to the pavement. But in a good way, and it's comfortable to ride, and it gets up and moves. Now we just got to make it sound good, and we got to make it move a little faster, but that's okay. That's all stuff that most guys are going to do anyway when they buy a bike. And black belt bagger, I will not call it a build, because I know better. I'm going to accessorize it to my liking, but it is not a build. It is a project. I'm not stripping it down to the frame and redoing everything. Just had to throw that in there for you, buddy. But that's going to do it for today. That's going to do it for this one, because I'm getting close to home, and we'll do another video on this thing, a review, after I put some miles on it. So guys, rock on.